Kid Frost, Hispanic Causing Panic was probably the second or third song we did with Kid Frost. The first song we did was Straight to the Bank, then Hold Your Own, and then lo and behold, we got a third song on the album. It all started with Tony G. He was the one who told us to buy an SB 1200 and start producing records. We did. We produced a bunch of joints, samples, and all kinds of stuff, and we stalked him up to his record store in Montebello, took our drum machine and started playing some beats for him. He's like, man, I'm working with this guy named Kid Frost, and I think you guys have a couple of joints we can use for the album. I'm like, okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
Introduce us to Kid Frost. So we did. He introduced us, and him and Tony were working really, really tough. The Larazo was probably already done by this point. He had just came off the producing Mentirosa for Melman Ace, and Frost chose like 3 beats. So we started hanging out with Frost. He let us stay at his crib in Upland. Scoop was 2 years old at that point in time, and we were staying the night at Kid Frost's house, and we had our drum machine and just rocking beats and stuff.
I think that's the same time we got the name Baka Boyz, around the same time. A.L.T, another rapper that Tony was working with, would come down to Bakersfield from time to time, and we'd come to his house, and where was it, El Monte, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, we'd go and, these guys were drinking, they'd be drunk, and we'd walk in to his house, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey guys, it's the Baka Boyz." And we kind of looked at each other like,
wow,
okay,
we are.
We're from Bakersfield.
We're from Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And we took
and at the time we were boys, so it just stuck.
The recording, we did a couple different places for recording the Kid Frost stuff. I know there was one that was off of Pico. It was in a little small entryway in the alley. We had to walk it, literally had to turn sideways to walk into the fucking alley to get into the studio. And then there was another one right on Selma, and I look at it every time because I venture down in that area in Hollywood. That's where we did Hispanic Causing Panic. Right off of Selma, in between Cahuenga and something else. That was Hispanic Causing Panic was like the third song and the final song for the album, I believe it was. And we just had a good relationship with Tony. He was there with us every step of the way. He used to drive us to and from the studio and help
take us fishing at 5 in the morning,
feed us.
Like, where the hell are we going? We're going fishing, man.
We're going
fishing.
Leave the studio and go fishing.
It's like, ooh, that was Tony G, man. That's the way he did it.
Yeah, he's a mensch, that's for sure.